Coming up on the Elon Phoenix Weekly.
Meet the freshest faces of Elon lacrosse.
Dig deep into what makes a great basketball coach.
And take a few swings with the men's golf team, literally.
All that and more next on the Elon Phoenix Weekly. Good morning and welcome to another edition of the Elon Phoenix Weekly. I'm Tori Baptist.
And I'm Stephen Normington. Thanks for joining us on your ESPN2 local sports break.
First impressions are important, especially in sports. Elon has found itself making a lot of first impressions this year as Phoenix teams explore their new conference and try to make a name for themselves among new competition.
For Elon's young lacrosse team, making a statement is even more important, with no member having more than a year of experience.
Two of the team's most talented freshmen, Stephanie Asher and Abby Godfrey, have already found a way to make a huge impact in their first season.
I think the most impressive thing about Stephanie and Abby is their competitive drive. They'll try to beat you in anything, no matter what it is. And that really drives the team, is the competitiveness that they have.
Freshman midfielders Stephanie Asher and Abby Godfrey have been a huge part of the team's success this season. Both have had a fast start to their college careers as they have combined for 26 goals and 30 points in just 7 games.
I never knew that I could make such a huge impact on a team that I thought was so strong and kind of help their chemistry grow.
I kind of knew going into it, since we're a startup team, that you'd have to kind of step up right away, and it's really nice being amongst a lot of other freshmen that also have really big roles.
Despite being freshmen, both Asher and Godfrey are looking for ways to lead on and off the field.
I think that would be one of my biggest goals right now. I think I definitely need to learn a lot more on the field and off the field to kind of take that leadership role.
I like being a leader on the field. I definitely like to, say things on the field and help my team out.
With offense coming so easily, learning how to become effective defensive and all-around players has been a main focus for the two athletes.
Defensively, like Coach says, you can't rest on defense, so you just have to always be going 110% all the time on the field.
I don't think you can stress enough how important they are to our team. I'd like them to put a little more importance on the defensive end. It's just concentrating on it more.
You have to be in the game at all times. You can't just take a break and watch the defense play their part, but you have to be in the defensive ride and in the offensive ride and kind of focus on both aspects of the sport.
I just try to be on both ends of the field at all times, like running down as fast as I can to recover on defense and getting down there fast on offense, so I can always be a part of the offense.
With 29 players in their freshman or sophomore years, both Asher and Godfrey, along with Coach Hexter, are excited to see the team grow as a unit this season and in the coming seasons.
The future is incredible, and the present's pretty awesome too. We are young, but we don't talk about that. We just compete.
I'm really excited to see the team grow and see the sophomores grow into juniors and grow into seniors and kind of gain their knowledge, and I'm excited to see where the classes below us will take us in the future.
I think it's really cool just to know that we're building this huge program and being able to look back in 10 years and be like, oh yeah, we started that. I think it's really cool.
I think we've really connected on the midfield line, and I think just as we get older, we'll get closer and then we'll be able to really kind of know where each other is going, read off each other easier. I think just growing that relationship that we have as a midfield line.
In the end, age is but a number for the Elon women's lacrosse team, as long as they continue to work and learn as a unit.
It's about going out there and really just competing on every play. And if we can do that and do all the little things, it really doesn't matter how young or how old we are. If we can do all those little things, then we're going to do great.
Stephanie currently leads the team in goals and looks to continue her strong performance until the end of the season.
Coach Charlotte Smith has been a powerful figure at Elon, guiding her players not only through basketball, but also through life, inspiring them to one day lead teams of their very own.
Well, I had a really good travel coach. She was with me for about 4 years. She's like my second mom. My dad probably taught me to have passion for the game, and that's a huge thing in sports.
Players play and coaches coach. But what happens when the player wants to coach? For these two athletes, it's all about taking lessons as early as possible.
High school, I had a really good coach my freshman and sophomore year. He really tried to build me, my character, and more outside of the court. And then my high school coach probably taught me about relationships and how important they are in basketball and in life.
But what about their current coach, Charlotte Smith?
I'm passionate, I'm a competitor, and I hate to lose.
Coach Smith has definitely taught me how to have the championship mentality as a coach. I like that she separates player from person.
She has left the biggest impact on these players and hopes to continue to leave a lasting impression.
Nothing about basketball will be discussed. It's just, how are you doing? How's your family?
Well, outside of basketball, it's developing young women for a lifetime of success.
Just to look ahead in the future and just have big goals and to achieve them is just like really exciting, and I just love her passion for the game, and she's taught me to just have fun and work hard, and good things will come.
Understanding like the game in terms of X's and O's, it's pretty simple. But spending time with players and helping develop them and trying to find out what's going on in their lives and how can I make it better, that's the part that you really need to master.
A big part of coaching is developing your philosophy. These players have already started putting work in on theirs and are looking to stand by them.
I think the coach needs to realize that winning's not everything. It's more of player development. Taking advantage of every opportunity is really important, off the court and on. Making sure the person or the player is right mentally and not just physically for everything that's going to happen. I definitely want to be a collegiate coach. I want to teach high school, and I think it'd be pretty cool to teach and coach at the high school level as well. Hopefully after I graduate, I can get into a graduate program, be a graduate assistant, and then work my way up to coaching college.
Coach Smith's biggest lesson is what will happen after the sport. This lesson ran deep with these players, and they hope to one day teach the same when it's their turn on the sideline.
Basketball is only temporary, and our goal as a program is to prepare them for life after sport.
Preparing us for the real world and just being positive people. And I think that's important because basketball is not life, and she wants to prepare us for when our season and our career is over. Also being a life coach as well, basketball ends one day, and when it's over, what are you going to be left with? Are you going to be able to go out into the real world and be successful?
Character development. You can be an outstanding student in the classroom. You can be an amazing and accomplished athlete on the court, but your character is what keeps you.
The Phoenix may have not won the CAA tournament, but because of Coach Smith, they'll be well prepared for life after basketball.
And that brings us to today's history, shining a light on the Phoenix men's golf team in the year 1976.
On this day in Elon sports history, we take a look back at the finest season of Elon golf. In 1976, the golf team ran over everyone in the Carolinas Conference, taking first place in all the regular season matches. When the all-conference team was selected, 5 Fighting Christians were including Chuck Walters, Chuck Scott, David Braxton, and Bill Burton. The National NAIA tournament was played at Alamance Country Club at the end of the year. Elon lost by only 1 stroke to Gardner Webb and ended second in the nation. Elon placed 2 golfers on the All-American team to close out the year. And that's today's look into Elon sports history.
Get ready for more men's golf action, as in later in the show, I head out to the links with Elon's Troy Bieber. You won't want to miss this.
There are currently over 350 Elon student athletes competing in 16 NCAA Division I sports.
Scholarships enable us to succeed not only on the field,
but also in the classroom.
It helps us in achieving our commitment.
To live the maroon life.
Your gifts have the power to take Phoenix athletics to even greater heights while giving student athletes an outstanding education.
What is living the maroon life? It's more than just the hustle and the sweat. It's more than just the pain and the frustration. It's more than just the triumph and the glory. The maroon life is you. Yes, you. You, the athlete, striving to be at your best day in and day out. You, the alumni who have been in the stands supporting Elon for years. You, the fans who stream into games hours before kickoff. And you, the little ones who will be the next generation of Phoenix fans. You are what drives Elon Athletics, and you are the reason we do what we do. There is so much history and tradition behind our maroon. Conference titles, All-American, and national championships. But there is so much history and tradition yet to be made. So join us. Live the maroon life.
The Elon Phoenix Weekly is made possible by the students of the School of Communications in association with the dedicated coaches, athletes, and staff of Elon Athletics.
Softball players often make noise on the field with big hits and impressive catches, but most times it's their powerful voices on the sidelines that truly impacts games. We mic'd up one softball player to hear the game from her perspective.
Here we go, here we go. Woo, woo! Ball, ball, ball. Oh yeah, I love outfield. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. DEFCON 1, this is DEFCON 2. Do you copy? Here we go, Brady. Yeah, Chels. Hey, here we go, Elon! Here we go! Hey, great inning, Kayla. All day, all day. Good job, y'all. I just get a one-time. Hey, here we go, y'all. Hey, they're gonna attack, so we gotta attack back, all right? Hey, here we go. Let's hits on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hits! Say 1, 4, thank you! Yeah, 1, 4! Everybody on 3! 1, 2, 3! 3, 2, 1! And that's the line! Woo! Hey, here you go, 4, here you go! Yes! All day, for all day! All day! on. Bring it forward, bring it, kid. Bud! Eat it up, come on. Yes! All day, all day, all day. I love a 1, 2, 3 inning. I love it, I love it, I love it. Good job. Good job, bud. Way to work. Way to work back there.
Okay, let's push them across right here. Let's try and get them on the ground. String them together.
String them together?
No.
Okay, runs on 3. 1, 2, 3, runs. Okay, here we go, Hannah! Yeah! Go, go. Yeah! All day, Hannah, all day! Woo! Oh yeah, I love home runs. I love home runs. I love home runs. I love home runs. Hey, now you kid. I'm gonna talk like you, like an Irish. Hey, here we go, Toots. Come on, 1-4. Good eye. Line drive, you freeze. Fluke, you're seeing that it's gonna drop.
Exactly.
Bunt so it can make sure it gets down.
Got out hustling people.
And outsmarting people sometimes. Yeah. Because sometimes they can't expect it. Good job! Swing it out of it all day.
Good job.
Get out! Out, 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 out. Nope, nope, nope. Good job, Grace. Yeah, you know, it listens to me. Let's go get that W. Let's go get that W. Oh, bangers! That's the W.
1, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wah!
Tennis players Stefan Fortman and Josh Luck are both talented players on the court, but they also share another special connection. They're both from South Africa.
Elon tennis stars Stefan Fortman and Josh Luck share more than just the court. They're both from South Africa, and for the duo, the long journey to Elon was made easier through tennis.
You know, tennis here at Elon has been such a good thing for me. Just being part of the team. You know, walking into a foreign country, but you're walking into a team, a group of guys who've got the same vision as you.
And for first year Luck, he also had a fellow South African to welcome him to the team.
For one, just having a South African any age, and then the fact that he's a senior means he really knows the ropes here and how things work, and he's really tried to help me to the best of his ability.
Having someone from home on the team has helped both Luck and Fortman in their college careers. They share a special bond.
Naturally, you know, when you're in a different country and there is someone from your home country, I think you immediately have a different connection. I think that's just something that happens with any country. So, you know, we kind of understand each other a bit better than an American would understand me, for example. So that makes it easier. But yeah, I mean, Josh is a funny guy, so we get along pretty well.
And we just know some of the things from back home, and if one of us is ever feeling down, I guess we can cheer the other one up. And it's always nice to have someone who understands what things were like back home around.
Despite having each other and their team, America was still a bit of a culture shock.
So the first couple of months were really exciting. Everything was new. And then I think as sort of that excitement sort of ran off, things started to get a bit more tough, you know, really getting used to how things work here. But all in all, it's been a good one for me. You know, the people here have been friendly, so I've managed that pretty well.
Everything was kind of different at the beginning and was all kind of new and exciting. I'd been out of high school a while because of the way things work back home. And I was just trying to get used to the new school system, the tennis schedule, the accents, and just everything in North Carolina in general.
Especially when it came to the food.
The weirdest things Americans do. They eat peanut butter on almost everything.
Weirdest thing, grits. That's just absolutely gross.
Even though the duo misses some of the comforts of South Africa, America has become a second home.
I mean, I came here with an open mind, so just to see how this country works and how different cultures are, it's just an interesting thing to be part of. You know, things just work here, which is nice. But you know, I love the country. It's going to be part of me for the rest of my life. It's just been great being here.
Stay tuned for more Elon Phoenix Weekly on your ESPN2 local sports break.
What is living the maroon life? It's more than just the hustle and the sweat. It's more than just the pain and the frustration. It's more than just the triumph and the glory. The maroon life is you. Yes, you. You, the athlete, striving to be at your best day in and day out. You, the alumni who have been in the stands supporting Elon for years. You, the fans who stream into games hours before kickoff. And you, the little ones who will be the next generation of Phoenix fans. You are what drives Elon Athletics, and you are the reason we do what we do. There is so much history and tradition behind our maroon. Conference titles, All-American, and national championships. But there is so much history and tradition yet to be made. So join us. Live the maroon life.
There are currently over 350 Elon student athletes competing in 16 NCAA Division I sports.
Scholarships enable us to succeed not only on the field,
but also in the classroom.
It helps us in achieving our commitment.
To live the maroon life.
Your gifts have the power to take Phoenix Athletics to even greater heights while giving student athletes an outstanding education. There are currently over 350 Elon student athletes competing in 16 NCAA Division I sports.
scholarships enable us to succeed not only on the field,
but also in the classroom.
It helps us in achieving our commitment.
To live the maroon life.
Your gifts have the power to take Phoenix Athletics to even greater heights while giving student athletes an outstanding education.
Welcome back to the Elon Phoenix Weekly on your ESPN2 local sports break. I'm joined by Troy Beavers. I'm Steve Normton. The junior phenom is going to tell me all about Elon golf and take me through the typical day in the life of an Elon golfer. So let's get things started with your routine. Warm-ups first, I assume?
That'll work.
All right, let's get to it. So what's step one?
First off, start off with just some upper body stretches.
You stretch a lot more than you work out, correct?
Yeah, we'll do, normally for the team, we'll do about a couple workouts a week, 2 or 3 a week. And then, you know, on a typical day before I play, I'll stretch for 5 to 10 minutes before the round.
Okay.
And then sometimes at night, do a little stretch in the evenings.
And how many rounds do you get in per week?
Typically during the warmer season, if it's during the summer, not school, I'll play 5 to 7 a week, and then during the season, we like to play at least 3 or 4 times a week.
What's step 2?
Second, lower body, so do a little bit of stretching out the hamstrings and the calves. So you go to both sides.
Just so it's on record, I think I'm a little more flexible than Tori.
When I'm starting to warm up, I'll start off with some wedges. Just hit some little pitch shots, anywhere from 10 to 20 yards, and then work my way up from there in clubs. Kind of similar shots like that.
Yeah.
Maybe do some full swings.
So little to big.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Start off with the lower clubs and
Feet, shoulder width.
Yep, feet about shoulder width apart. A little bend in the knees.
What about the grip?
Just interlock. I don't know if you're doing interlock.
Okay, yeah.
And then
Interlock.
just thumb straight down like that. And a little bend in the knees. There you go. All right.
A little low.
Yeah.
You get a little more arc on that.
Yeah. You gotta make sure you hit down on the ball, hit behind it. You want the same time on the backswing as you want on the downswing and the follow through together. So it's a 1-2 kind of motion.
So is hosting a golf show in your future after this?
I don't know, maybe so. Maybe someday. Pretty good there. One tip, maybe just shorten up the backswing a little bit.
Like shorter this way?
Yeah, shorter this way, so you don't get past what they call parallel. So you stay here instead of getting here.
So stop like there?
Yeah, there you go. I feel like you're taking a 3/4 swing. There you go.
Oh, wow. Straightens that up a lot more too.
Keeps the club face more square. There's not as much movement. Nice there.
I'm on my way to making the Elon golf team.
There you go.
Slowly but surely. So it's finally time to tackle the driver. Now I told you earlier I have a little fade that hopefully I'll be able to work on.
A little bit of a wider stance with the driver really helps.
Okay.
Get a more solid base. There you go, nice and smooth.
And for the driver as well, you want to get it more towards your front foot,
ball's right about on the front toe.
Let's line this bad boy up, and I'm gonna move a little this way so I don't less getting anything. Couldn't even see where that one went. So what would be the reason for the fade?
A little bit of lower body movement. So really, when you stand up there, make sure you get a nice wide base.
Okay.
Keep the hips stable and just rotate your body around your hips versus getting side to side movement with the hips. So keep that base solid.
I still got that fade.
A little bit. Just lean in a little bit with your left knee. So keep your weight forward just a hair. Awesome, there you go.
Actually, I did get it there. Perfect. Well, that's all we got today for some golf lessons. Troy, thank you very much. My drive is now perfect, right? Or close to perfect? As close as it's going to get.
On track.
On track. All right. Thanks, bud.
Appreciate
as
it.
always, keep watching the Elon Phoenix Weekly. Be sure to follow Troy and the rest of the Elon golf team as they head to Durham to play in the Blue Devil Spring Invitational.
Now, that was a great golf swing. However, I do think you need to work on your flexibility just a little bit. Let's see. If you missed anything or want to watch it again, be sure to check us out on YouTube at youtube.com/Elon Phoenix Weekly.
You can also catch us on Time Warner Cable to watch us on demand.
Also, be sure to visit elonphoenix.com to learn more about upcoming games and exciting successes for Elon Athletics. And be sure to tune in next week when I take a turn learning from the athletes and try out a few track and field events.
On behalf of our producers and crew here at the show, we hope you continue to have a spectacular weekend.
For the Elon Phoenix Weekly, I'm Tori Baptist.
And I'm Stephen Normington. Live the Maroon Life.